And welcome back to the channel. On this video I want to talk about the tariffs charges that are going to be hitting us sooner than later here, as the 10% tariff charge for China is going to affect us in the e-bike world, because basically more than 90% of the bikes or bike parts for electric bikes come from China. And whether the bike is fully assembled and sent, or if it is the parts like motors, controllers, batteries, etc., frames. And so now the 10% could be more, like it's 10%, and there has been talk of upwards of 60%. I just can't imagine who will be able to handle that kind of situation. Even at 10%, it's bad enough right now in the e-bike world with what's going on with all the legalities and what is a legal bike and what's not and all that stuff. And also the prices have been slowly climbing on e-bikes, right? And just to add more on top of this, it's not going to be good. I mean, a lot of consumers are looking for budget priced e-bikes because they just can't afford. Like the bike I'm on right now, the Lyric Graffiti X, right now the current price is $4,599. So say $4,600. And if you get this bike beyond $5,000, or even where it is now, it's hard enough for people to afford. Only certain people are willing to pay that kind of money, and you get up in the 5,000 plus range, well, that's going to be tough to sell. You're going to have a very limited buyer at that price. Most folks, I'd say, are willing probably to pay in the $1,000 to $1,500 range. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there too that won't even go above $1,000. Now that's really a budget price bike. They're not easy to find, at least for one that's decent quality at all. But I'd say right now it's in the $1,500 to $2,000 range. But if you start going into the $2,000 to $3,000 range for a bike, that's going to get way out of reach, if it isn't already. Like I say, I don't know how many people out there are on the fence right now with the prices that are already out there. But yeah, if it gets going much north of this, I don't know where we're going to be at. Not sure what kind of bike he has there, but the dog's getting a workout. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of scary to me. It's unfortunate now because felt like we were just getting ready to take off here and do really well as far as getting more people out on bikes and all. And I think now we've had two punches in the gut. One with these, if you want to call them, I guess, crackdown laws that are getting crazier and crazier. And now the tariff situation, which we knew these were coming, all of them, but boy, it's like you just start getting traction, I think, like I say, in the e-bike world here, and then now you're dealt with this. I don't know. I think it's going to lead to some bike companies, especially the smaller ones, going by the wayside, because they just won't be able to keep up. You have to have enough sales to keep you going and profit. If you don't have those, you got nothing. You ain't got nothing, as they say. So, and it's not great when we don't have competition, right? Competition in companies makes for great situations for consumers, because we have more to choose from, and competition leads to hopefully better prices. And I don't want to see companies start going belly up. I want to see, personally, I'd like to see bikes built with great quality. Like, I'd be willing to pay more for a quality made bike, all good quality parts, because you want your bike to be reliable, and in good working order, and just a comfortable, fun bike to ride. Let me know in the comments if you have been on the fence to buy an e-bike, but the prices are a little high. Are you worried now that the bikes are just going to get completely out of reach and you just won't be able to buy one, afford one at all? Because another thing that this does is it affects those who want to use the bike as a commuter, affordable commuter, you know. And they're still great commuters, but are they going to be affordable is the question. Well, we're going to see. I mean, it's not just e-bikes, but just because my channel is an e-bike channel, I want to talk about that. But geez, I saw something today. Prime Minister Trudeau in Canada, no, it wasn't Prime Minister Trudeau, it was the finance minister, and I've forgotten his name, mentioning about a possible tariff charge on Tesla cars of 100%. Can you imagine? If that happened to e-bikes, I think the industry would be taking a complete nosedive. I mean, it's bad enough to be 10%, and if it goes up, like they say, to that 60% possibly, and all bets are off. I don't know. You better get your e-bike now, basically. And one more thing on this before I wrap up this talk on tariffs is that I did read an article, interview somebody had here in Oregon that has a e-bike store, and he was saying for the month of January that their sales have soared in this month as compared to the previous year. And the fact that this new tariff is scaring everybody, this tariffs, and so people are kind of binge buying, if you want to call it that. You know, people are buying like crazy, and so maybe it'd be a good idea to buy a few extra bikes if you could afford it. And those will be collectors, possibly. Or you can resell and make yourself a good profit. I don't know. But I'm afraid too that we're coming into the riding season, and the biggest time of year for sales is spring, late spring, early summer, or the big e-bike sales stretch there where more bikes are sold than any other time. It's because everybody gets motivated because of the weather and they're ready to ride. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button as the crow up on the tree is singing or talking. And if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to comment on this video or any others, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video as the crow goes by right there. Until next time, keep your wheels on the road. See you later.